It's wild because, like, if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster and he had a better defense and all that stuff.
I think Crawford is better, bigger. He's actually, he moved in weight class. And I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter.
What did you think about what he had to say about you when he said you're way better than Floyd Money Mayweather? I know you heard that he said that. What thoughts came to your mind when you heard that Canelo Alvarez said that about you?
Hey, that's a big compliment. He's been in the ring with both of us, so he would know, from...
The idea of a fight between Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford continues to captivate boxing. Recent events have added a dramatic twist to the conversation. Terence "Bud" Crawford didn't just make headlines. He stunned the boxing world by defeating Canelo Alvarez in a way few predicted, further solidifying his reputation as one of the sport's most formidable talents.
Had a great fifth round, and Terence Crawford knew he had to make a stand in this sixth round. That shot got Canelo's attention as Crawford's back was against the ropes. It's a good shot from Crawford, and that shot and that exchange allowed him to...
All eyes are now on Floyd Mayweather, as rumors swirl about a possible showdown with Terence Crawford. The anticipation is electric. Fans are already debating whose legacy would shine brightest if the fight ever happens. This conversation has quickly become one of the most talked about topics in boxing, fueled by Canelo's surprising comments after his bout, Max Kellerman's return to commentary, and Mayweather himself weighing in from the sidelines. Crawford's victory over Canelo was more than just another win, it was a statement. Many observers likened it to one of Mayweather's most masterful performances, given the strategy, execution, and sheer dominance on display.
If you can, compare and contrast the fight between yourself and Floyd Mayweather Jr. and tonight's bout with Terence "Bud" Crawford, if you can.
No, I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather.
In a public statement that caught everyone's attention, Canelo Alvarez remarked that Floyd Mayweather doesn't measure up to Terence Crawford. The weight of that comment is significant, not coming from a rival, but from someone who faced Mayweather firsthand. Alvarez first fought Mayweather professionally in 2013, when he was just 23 years old. What surprised fans most in Crawford's bout against Canelo was how effectively he neutralized Alvarez's strengths. Crawford's defensive skills reminded many of Mayweather at his peak, slowing down Canelo and controlling the fight with remarkable precision.
Given the fact that his coach said that, he felt like I couldn't hurt Canelo with anything and Canelo can hurt me with everything. So I think, they put that in his head. And then when he got in there, he was like, whoa, they lied to me. This dude can punch.
Crawford maintained a consistent and effective offense throughout the fight, leaving Canelo looking frustrated, confused, and struggling to find answers. Many of Crawford's supporters believed he could have won by an even wider margin than the scorecards reflected. The victory was more than just another win. It immediately sparked widespread comparisons and reignited discussions about legacy. It was in this moment that the conversation about Crawford's place among boxing's all-time greats truly began.
The thing about Crawford that people have to understand, it's wild, because, like, if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster and he had a better defense and all that stuff. But Floyd picked and chose when he fought guys, especially once he left lightweight. He wiped out the junior lights, bring him. Lightweight, he jumps up to Jose Luis Castillo first thing. A lot of people think he lost the first fight, then he won the rematch.
Enter Max Kellerman, returning to the commentary booth for this high-profile fight after decades as one of boxing's most respected announcers. His insights carried significant weight. Kellerman didn't hesitate to praise Floyd Mayweather, acknowledging his intelligence, experience, and legendary defensive skills. Then came a twist. Kellerman touched on a topic that fans had debated for years, sparking renewed discussion and adding another layer to the ongoing Crawford versus Mayweather conversation.
But once he left lightweight, he was careful about when he fought guys. So even though his resume is deeper with names, people remember, but he didn't want it with certain dudes at certain times. Crawford, we all witnessed, even though the resume is thin in certain ways, he wanted it with everyone the whole time. That makes a difference to people.
After moving up from lightweight, Floyd Mayweather became increasingly selective about his opponents. While his resume includes many big names, critics note that he often chose fights where his opponents were older, slower, or less risky. Max Kellerman contrasted this with Terence Crawford, who has built his career differently. Crawford may not have faced as many household name fighters, but he consistently takes on every challenge, anywhere, at any time. According to Kellerman, this fearless approach is why Crawford's reputation is edging toward that of legends like Sugar Ray Robinson, not just for his victories, but for the excitement and respect he inspires in fans every time he steps into the ring.
Let me ask you this. Again, also talking about Floyd. He didn't start fighting real fighters, in my opinion, until he left Top Rank.
Okay.
Also, like I feel like Top
Oscar,
Rank
you can say the same thing about Oscar.
Yeah. I feel like, you know, promotionals are hold them back, hold a lot of fighters back. Terence Crawford was also a top-ranked fighter.
Kellerman didn't declare Crawford the new king over Mayweather, but his nuanced perspective sparked a heated debate that boxing fans couldn't stop discussing. The conversation didn't stop there. Other legends, rivals, and experts began weighing in, each adding their own voice to the growing dialogue about legacy, skill, and the future of the sport.
The art of knowing when to fight somebody and when not to fight somebody. I mean, that he's the best in that game. He's the best in, you know, making money and making all the, you know, the huge fights happen. But why? Because he was timing every single one of them. He never fought nobody really in their prime. He always
after junior lightweight. After junior lightweight, he did.
100%.
So we all wanted to
So he changed the game in the worst way possible. You're right. Everybody's trying to protect their own. I had to break that, right, with Tank. I made sure we made that.
That was real.
Ryan Garcia stirred controversy on social media with his comments about Floyd Mayweather. He accused Mayweather of changing boxing in a negative way, claiming that Floyd carefully selected his opponents to protect his perfect record rather than seeking the toughest challenges. While Garcia acknowledged Mayweather's brilliance in the ring and his unmatched business acumen, he argued that this approach ultimately undermined the competitive spirit of the sport.
Crawford is better, bigger. Like he's actually he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather is really good too, though. You can knock him as well. You know, he's very talented. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would have the edge over Mayweather because of the long arms and because he's bigger.
Shane Mosley, a veteran boxer with deep knowledge of both fighters' styles, called Crawford the more dangerous competitor overall. Mosley highlighted Crawford's size, long reach, and ability to switch styles as giving him a clear edge over Mayweather. What began as a technical analysis quickly turned into a debate between generations of boxing fans. Younger audiences seemed to favor Crawford, while older fans remained loyal to Mayweather's legendary 50-0 record. Then Mayweather made his trademark move. He didn't issue a statement or hold a press conference. Instead, he let his actions speak. The day after the fight, he tweeted a screenshot of a betting slip showing he had wagered $50,000 on Crawford to beat Canelo, winning $124,000. It was classic Floyd, quiet, confident, and in control. Fans immediately speculated, was this just him being himself, or a signal that he might be ready to step back into the spotlight?
Versus Mike Tyson, it's been signed for under Mayweather Promotions and Mike Tyson Promotions for 2020-26. Worldwide broadcast. Special exhibition. Who the hell would have thought we would be getting this?
A new question emerged as rumors swirled around Mayweather, who was already scheduled for an exhibition match with Mike Tyson. Could Floyd be preparing for something far bigger? Perhaps even a showdown with Terence Crawford? The timing seemed perfect, especially with another surprise fight already in the works. These stories surfaced just when the boxing world thought it had seen it all, sending fans and analysts into a frenzy. Music, Mike Tyson, now 59, is stepping back into the ring to face Floyd Mayweather. On paper, it seems improbable. They come from different eras, weight classes, and fighting styles, but in the world of exhibition boxing, spectacle and money often outweigh logic. Tyson revealed that he wasn't actively seeking the matchup. It was Mayweather who pushed for it. Speaking with Fat Joe, Tyson laughed as he recounted how Floyd was the one eager to make the fight happen.
Well, I look at it in a situation like this. I mean, they compared me to a Sugar Ray Leonard, you know. I'm talking about as far as skills, you know, as far as my skills. And I feel I'm on the level of a Sugar Ray Leonard, you know. And I feel that he's not on the level of a Roberto Duran, so he's not going to be able to handle me at all. You can mark my work there.
Of course, there's money involved. This isn't a charity exhibition. These are two of boxing's biggest names, and the spectacle generates excitement, attention, and revenue. For Mayweather, though, the bout with Tyson is about more than just the paycheck. It keeps him in the public eye, ensures his name stays in headlines, and forces him to train like a fighter again, even if it's only a show. Every punch, press conference, and promotional event reminds fans that Floyd is still a competitor, not just a retired legend. Some observers whisper that this fight might be more than entertainment. It could be a way for Mayweather to test himself in the ring again. Meanwhile, Terence Crawford is focused on much bigger goals. He's aiming to make history, reportedly preparing to drop to 160 pounds in pursuit of a 6th Division world title. Success there would place him among the all-time greats. Potential matchups include unbeaten Kazakh champion Janibek Alimkanyeli, 17-0, and Cuban veteran Aris Londano, a former middleweight title holder. Both present formidable challenges, and victories over either, or both, would further solidify Crawford's standing in the sport, making comparisons with Mayweather.
Crawford, no, they ain't throwing that fight. Maybe planning on vacating the belts. No, we ain't gonna vacate the belts. You know, we just gonna sit where we need to sit for a minute, and then, just like I said, get back in the gym and do our thing.
Trainer Brian Bo McIntyre revealed that Crawford's team has been preparing for this middleweight move for over a year, proving it wasn't a last-minute decision after his victory over Canelo Alvarez. Crawford has clarified that he isn't trying to bulk up to compete at higher weights. Rather, he's carefully managing his weight to drop from 160 pounds without sacrificing strength, speed, or defensive skill. Consider the significance. Crawford just defeated Canelo at super middleweight, and now he's moving back down to middleweight with the goal of unifying the belts again at age 38. Success would make him a 6th Division world champion, a feat that puts him in the conversation with legends like Sugar Ray Robinson and Henry Armstrong. Fans are excited about the prospect of another title, but there's one matchup that dominates conversations above all others. The fight everyone wants to see is Crawford versus Floyd Mayweather.
Listen, Floyd was the greatest in his era. I'm the greatest in my era. It ain't no need to compare me to Floyd or Floyd to me.
You talk the talk and you sure walk the walk. Your confidence and aura is on another level. Could we see a run as a light heavyweight?
Nah, we ain't going out that much.
Now,
this is where the debate heats up. On one side is Floyd Mayweather, widely regarded as one of the greatest defensive fighters in boxing history. He built a perfect 50-0 record by frustrating opponents, making even the most skilled fighters miss with their best shots. In his era, no one matched Mayweather's timing, reflexes, or mastery of pace. On the other side is Terence Crawford, versatile, strategic, and relentless. He can switch stances mid-fight, adapt his style seamlessly, and challenge even the most powerful opponents. Music. Unlike Mayweather, Crawford aims to conquer, not just to win. As Stephen A. Smith put it, Floyd was a magician, difficult to reach and nearly untouchable. Crawford, by contrast, thrives on staying active, pressing forward even while taking hits.
His own experience. You know, a lot of people, they can say this, they can say that, but there's only, a few people that can say they've been in the ring with Terence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather and give their own assumption.
You could hardly land a clean punch on Floyd Mayweather. And even if you do, Terence Crawford will keep coming, breaking you down slowly over time. Boxing fans are split. Some say Mayweather avoided top-tier opponents like Pacquiao to maintain perfect timing and control, while others call him the smartest boxer ever, a master strategist who never put himself in danger. But here's the catch. Crawford does more than just fight. He's fearless, willing to put everything on the line for greatness. A fight between him and Mayweather would be about more than money or showmanship. It would answer a question boxing fans have asked for decades. Can anyone beat Floyd Mayweather? Now it's not a matter of if, but when. Since Crawford's shocking victory over Canelo, the boxing world has been buzzing. Max Kellerman stirred debates about legacy, Ryan Garcia criticized Mayweather's choices, Shane Mosley praised Crawford's skills, and Mayweather himself reminded everyone of his presence with that winning bet slip. On top of that, the Tyson-Mayweather exhibition is coming soon, keeping fans on edge. With Crawford making history and aiming even higher at middleweight, the burning question remains, what if Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford finally fight? Will Floyd's perfect defense hold? Or will Crawford make history by handing Money Mayweather his first loss?
The fighting pride of Omaha, Nebraska, USA, and new Ring Magazine, an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Terence Crawford.
All right, fight fans. Make sure you subscribe to Fight Motive and turn on those notifications so you never miss any of our big updates. Check out some of our other videos while you're here, and we'll see you next time. Stay ready, stay motivated, and keep watching the fight world unfold.